Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, super find. He's picked his... And the finish! And again! And another try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Rodri. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He could be in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Trippier. That's tidy. Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! And it's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good spread. De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, there's the shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, great big chance! Has fallen kindly here. It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Chance! Alvarez. Now that's well seen too.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe. Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Osimhen is herring after that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rudiger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Trippier. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha. Bellingham.
There will be one.
Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice sequence of passes this. Trippier. Showing good feet. Swung over. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Has a look and place it forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. Rodri. He's not got that quite right. De Jong. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, played through for the wide man. Araujo makes the interception. And claimed it back swiftly. Now he's off and running. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Clips it so gently. Lobbed in behind, neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for
That
this
looks a
match
foul.
was
Yep, referee's given it.
71,898.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked out the run. Ter Stegen can claim that. Rafinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Alvarez. Number 22,
Araujo
Eucharist.
sends it crossfield.
Number 13,
Rafinha.
Rafinha. Number 6,
Oh, that's a key interception.
Tonali. Coming on the field,
Haaland.
number 45, Osman.
He's
Number
through here.
21,
It looked as though that might lead to something quite
Number
promising,
15,
but it turned out
Mbappe.
that was not the
Number
case.
8, Tchouaméni. Substitution.
Now it's Rafinha. De Jong. Dink through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. He's got away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham tries to dink it in. In with the challenge. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their
10,
second corner of the game.
Frenkie de Jong. Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 7, Country.
Header!
Number 3,
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Araujo. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's clever.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Osimhen. Dani Olmo. McKennie.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone looking for safety. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, from
It is now
behind,
time
Jim,
for
that
our
is
special
some win,
warning.
isn't it?
Well, I've
Please
just
grab
got to
the
give
tickets you
them
were given
great
when you
credit
walked
for the
through
way
the
in which
gate.
they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he was alert to it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Ball's gone out of play. Always onto this. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour played. Alvarez. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Looks a good ball through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good alertness.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. That is lovely. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Chance here to counter. Alvarez. Looking for the runner. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. That's good defending, very good defending.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alvarez. Oh, important interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham hurtling down that right flank. Oh, great chance! Shot at goal! It's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
After 39 minutes is number 19.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Alvarez. Oh, super find. Alvarez. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Eric Garcia. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Alvarez. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Decent hit! And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Short changes him with that pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's in on goal! Bellingham! It's off target and by quite a way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. De Jong couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Bellingham, dink through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. Liverpool still this single goal behind. No luck with that dink over the top.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Mosquera defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's headed upfield. The pass has gone astray. Danso spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Threads one in. Quality ball. And that could set him on his way. Big chance, corner.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy
22,
number of very
Eucharist.
tall targets to pick out
Number
from
19,
this corner.
Alvarez. Number 13, Rafinha. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 10, Frenkie de Jong. Number 4,
Keeper's
Van
dealt with
Dijk.
that.
Coming on the field.
Liverpool
Number
are looking to go
21,
forward now.
Erling Haaland. Number 45,
The pass is intercepted.
Osimhen.
And there's
Number
green grass ahead of him.
15,
He has found the way.
Mbappe.
There's the
Number
shot!
20, Robert Lewandowski.
This time, surely! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Araujo. Oh, delightful ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland has fallen kindly here. It's in. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lewandowski. Lovely ball. Great chance! It's a goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Canada really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gabriel, Araujo,
4 added minutes has been indicated.
and it's Rudiger. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Rafinha. Nice control. Oh, good-looking ball. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And a quick reminder today.
How would you
that
summarise
parking
what
in
we've
the
seen
area
today
around
then,
the
Jim?
stadium is
Look,
strictly
Peter,
forbidden.
a strength in any
Please use
team has to
parking
be
provided
at
by
the
the
heart
club
of
or
your
any other
defence,
paid parking
and I'm
facilities
afraid they
in
were
the
found
area.
wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Rafinha. Heads it! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Bellingham.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafinha. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Osimhen. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. He's played him through. He's picked his way through. Danso attempts a clearance. Eric Garcia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Osimhen. Eric Garcia. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Osimhen. Great hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Tries to get it clear. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen. Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé. De Jong. He could be in here. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Brilliantly cut out. Opts for safety. Osimhen. Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Over to the other side. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well timed, excellent interception. Gets his pass away. Mosquera makes the interception. De Jong. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tchouameni.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Spread neatly. And that should get the job done. Oh, that was vital. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Mosquera cuts out the pass. That has been cut short. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Osimhen.
There will be 1
We
minute
expected
added
better,
time.
and so did he. De Jong. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the 1 goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And we'd like to
What's the
inform
first
you
half
that
compared
the
with your
latest travel
expectation?
information
Peter, this is
currently
far
being
from a
displayed
lost
on the
cause.
screen.
Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Liverpool leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vinicius Junior. Some resolute defending there. That's good vision. Oh, great chance! And the shot! And they've got rid. Osimhen might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Mbappe. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. De Jong. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Mosquera. No way through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a chance!
The attendance for this match
And he
was
nearly went all the way.
71,898.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. Gives it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Araujo. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he was alert to it. Bellingham gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 22, Gyökeres.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Frenkie de Jong.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Rafinha.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 45, Osimhen. Number 21,
What a delightful ball. That is a
Number
brilliant
6,
interception.
Tonali.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
The pass has gone astray. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
The changes then in quick
Marquinhos.
succession.
Coming on the field is number 2, Ronald Araujo.
Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're quick to get it back. That's a super give and go. That's a throw.
Canada really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get onto this? Araujo gets it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Chips it through. That's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's a shade optimistic. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
2 added minutes.
And
have
here's
been indicated.
Lewandowski. 2 minutes to be added on. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Could have here their final chance. Desperate defending required here. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
You